Hey Dylan, just checking out your left-handed swing here from camp, and thanks for coming to camp. Thought I would go over a couple things that I saw in regards to your swing that I think you can work on, and let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing I would work on with your swing is I would get more athletic in your stance. We need more. We need to engage the lower half more, so get more flex in our legs, and that's going to be very important in regards to our left-handed success of getting you more with your lower half and using your legs more. The second thing I would do is I'd take your hand position and I would raise your hands up by my ears, and I would take your bat angle and I would kind of have your bat angle not like this, not a wrap, not like straight up like it is now. I would just kind of angle it right like that. What that's going to do is it's going to give you a nice, better plane and be more flat through the baseball. I think would be a good thing to have here. The next thing we want to talk about is more of our land foot. Once we get the land foot, you'll notice here that our stride, we're straight right here. And then once I go to land foot, you'll see that our foot angle moves a little bit. So instead of this being straight, where we want it, you can see that you're about 6 inches, you step out. And it's very important for you to make sure that we're stepping straight ahead, because that's going to make a big difference in regards to outside of our feet. The other thing is too is when you stride, you can see that your stride and your toes more pointing this way. You need to make sure that your angle of your foot is in here. So at this point of our swing, instead of having your heel face this, you would want your heel to be more facing this pole. So you kind of want to turn your foot the other way, because right now that you're losing power in your legs because both your knees are kind of, your feet are out. See how both your feet are kind of turned out? And what that does is that takes power away from our lower half and just shoves it into our arms, which getting into the bigger fields and faster pitching, that we need all the help we can get in regards to all of us at all levels to make sure we got every pound we have into the baseball. But you can see how our stride is a little bit out compared to in, so make sure that's very important for you to do that. Watch this lower arm. Did not extend it too early here. You can see when I go back here that arm, kind of watch this arm right here. Don't have it lock out too soon. That locks out pretty early, and that's going to make us late to the ball. But you can see how I don't have a lot of legs underneath me. But we got to make sure at this point of our swing that we're going to be not locked out with our arms. You want to try to maintain this bend in this arm as much as you can and not have it get extension until out in front at contact. So a good drill, what I would do is just take a really small bat and just use your bottom hand and take your top hand off and just rest that bat on your shoulder when you have a really good arc in that elbow. And just rest it on your shoulder and work on soft toss just with a wiffle ball or something, and just take it off your shoulder and just have it go right to the ball. Take it off the shoulder, go right to the ball. Take it off the shoulder, go right to the ball. And what you want to do is you want to get those arms extended at contact and not get them extended before contact. You can see how we have that angle on that elbow, and then right as I go to do land foot, it straightens out of me. And that's called casting. That pushes your hands out away from our body and pushes them down, and that makes us really slow to the ball. Lastly, on your left side, notice where your head position is. Okay, notice how your eyes are looking way out in front, where we want your head to be looking down the barrel of the ball and looking down at contact. So make sure your head's on the ball. I would take a ball and just place it out in front of the plate there, so you can kind of hit the ball and then look at the ball down on the ground, and that's going to make a big difference in regards to your swing. So those are the 3 or 4 things that I see on your left-handed side. We're going to do the right-handed side next, so watch this video over and over again and really take your time and work on the mechanics, because if we don't have these mechanics right, then we won't be successful. So really work on these. Take them one at a time. Watch it over and over again, and it's going to make a big difference in regards to your swing. So let's check out your right-handed side.